5 months ago, I posted a video, how to start a real estate transaction coordinator business in 60 days. As of today, 821 of you have watched this video. My question to you right now is, how is your journey going? How's it going? How far have you gotten in this process? Were you able to accomplish this in 60 days, or will it take 6 months? Either way, the point of that video was for you all to get started. Real estate, business, transaction coordination, our careers, life is not linear. It is not bing, bang, done. Okay, maybe in some instances you can accomplish things quickly, but if you're in this for the long haul, if these are long-term goals that you're trying to accomplish, maybe those 60 days you realized something else about yourself, about your choices, about where you're at in life today. And if that's you, welcome to the new season of your life, okay? 60 days is a lot of time. In fact, I didn't realize I posted that video 5 months ago. It felt like I posted it 60 days ago. And looking at that timeline, I realized, wow, time really is moving so quickly. And if I don't stop to acknowledge the work I've done, to celebrate it, to celebrate the wins that I've accomplished, big and small, none of this will feel real or relevant or good. And for those of you just now finding me here on YouTube or on social media, my name is Lillian Hernandez, and this is Transaction Care, the #1 real estate show on the market. And I talk about all things real estate, business, mindset. I've worked in the real estate industry for 20 plus years, sharing my experiences, sharing my tips, my tools, my resources, interviews with other real estate professionals, and so much more in between, in order to provide as much clarity, information, knowledge, wisdom in this process of entering into the real estate industry, but also building a strong career that'll last you for years and years and years. Sustainability is important, but also maintaining who you are is the ultimate key. If you're struggling at a current job right now, or you're in a career you no longer enjoy or love, or never enjoyed or loved at all, and you're just stuck in life, don't worry. You're not alone in this process. I was once there. I still go through those thoughts. I still have those emotions and those feelings. I don't love transaction coordination. I enjoy how it provides me flexibility, independence, and it's also opened me up to what I truly desire and enjoy doing. Some people are meant to do transaction coordination forever. And I know some of those people, and they are 100%, I love this. For me, I truly believe it's always been a vehicle. So for many of you, finding my videos or other people's content, working with coaches, mentors, maybe this is also just a stop in the road, a vehicle, a ride on a path towards something much bigger for you. And in my coaching sessions, I always explore with my clients, whether it's a free discovery call, paid coaching session, group session, live stream, I always explore you. What are you interested in? What do you want to do? For the next 60 days, if you had a moment to do something for 60 days to change your life, what would that be rooted in? And you don't have to say real estate because you just did weeks and weeks of research and sessions about it. If it's something else, say it out loud, write it down, because that's where you're going to find the key to your success. It's not always going to be in just the next job, the next career, just because you see me doing it remotely or you see other people doing it remotely. If doing something remotely is your passion or your goal or the desired outcome, but real estate really isn't, let's be real, let's be honest. What is it that you really want to do that you're afraid to say out loud? And if it's still real estate, if it's still transaction coordination, then please schedule a discovery call with me as soon as possible. But if it's not, let's also explore what it is. Much like auditing a transaction file, a real estate file, from beginning to end, we also have to audit ourselves from beginning to now and our future. Can we control every outcome, every situation? No. But what did we do to get us here today? I'm sure there were regrets. I'm sure there were moments of sadness, also gladness, also madness. But those moments led you to this video for some reason, some way, shape, or form, to see my face, hear my voice. So let's explore. What do you want the next 60 years of your life to look like? God willing, right? But truthfully, let's think about the next 60 days. If you're stuck in a situation where you don't feel like yourself or you don't even know who you are, let's explore that. If there's something you've always had a desire of pursuing, let's pursue that. Now, let's just give an extreme example. If you wanted to be a professional athlete, you're not going to make the league overnight. Maybe you will, maybe you won't, but more than likely you're not. So if you're trying to jump from a job into the big leagues, that's where we need to slow our roll. And if it's money you need, then maybe quitting your job isn't the right decision for you just yet. Maybe we just need to tweak your attitude about that job for the time being, while on the side, you're working on the next path of your life to not mirror the old you, the old ways, the old habits, the mindsets, okay? Those are expiring. We're moving on to a fresh start on this side, okay? So if you're trying to get into the big leagues of whatever it is you're pursuing in life, it's not a job title, it's not where you work or who you work for, it's you that you have to live with. These decisions, these choices, these thoughts, everything. And every day I wake up wanting to do what I do because I've repaired and healed the things within me that were preventing me from embracing this entire journey. I'm still struggling sometimes with my emotions leading the way versus staying on track with my goals. Just this past couple of weeks, I went through a dental emergency that threw off all of my plans. When you can't talk or when your front teeth get damaged, you can't do much. I can't talk, I can't make videos. I probably could have, but I was honestly embarrassed and ashamed. I was afraid I was going to get another bill, get myself back in more debt that I just haven't been able to keep up with in the past decade. The past few years, because for a decade I was debt free. Then in my 40s, I got back into debt because of things like dental emergencies. And being self-employed, you don't really have access to the best insurance. If you do, it's going to cost so much money. And when business and myself are not aligned with what I'm supposed to be doing and the money's not there to cover these expenses, it's my own doing that I keep entering into this rat race. Yes, economy, society, limiting beliefs, all of that combined. But at some point, we have to take action on idea and what it is we're trying to accomplish. And decreasing the friction, decreasing the limiting beliefs, decreasing the excuses, the distractions. Are you consuming more than you're creating? And I don't mean creating like art or videos. I mean creating opportunities for yourself. Or are you watching every single video trying to be perfect in this decision, in this situation? Sometimes you just need to get your feet in the door and not know what the actual assignment or job is before you can just take that leap into, like I said, the big leagues or finish that marathon. You have to train for these things. You have to get repetition in. You have to know how to ask for help, get the right trainers, get the right coaches, get the right people in your corner. What do you think about? What is it about your current job that you're wanting to get rid of, that you're wanting to change? What is it about your current situation that you're wanting to keep? And how can you now combine or remove these things, but then take all this and then combine it with your new future? Because like I said, the anger, the frustration, the resentment, that doesn't go away. It just gets packaged and buttoned up in a different box for a different role, different job, different person. So if you're unable to handle those things up front, it might be difficult for you to transition into a new career, and it may be easier for you to fall or break or get discouraged easily. So knowing your why, tapping into, what do I like? What do I enjoy? What skills can I bring? What have I always had a passion for? What am I good at? You may want to work in the school system, or you may want to get into music, but real estate seems like the easy choice. Transaction coordinator seems like the easy choice. Nothing's easy. So if you're going to do something difficult, it might as well go towards something you're actually passionate about. But if real estate is something you're passionate about still, and you want to pursue it, then keep going. Keep going. And I'm here to support you in either direction you go, real estate or not. And that's where I find myself to be thriving and doing well, when I'm able to encourage you all, inspire you, and uplift you. More than just how to audit a file, more than just listings, sales, closings, commissions. Like, that's great and all, but that's just a small fraction of what keeps me going, of what keeps me doing this for 8+ years independently. The files have come and gone, but I still have to live with myself after those files are done. Go to sleep, wake up, ready to go. And that's the work that I've been putting in, promoting to you guys, in order to sustain and last this long in these types of industries, and last this long with myself. You don't like the version of you when you show up to that particular job. What's one thing you can improve today to make that situation a little or a lot better, while on the side, after work, before work, you're grinding, you're hustling to get this other part of you going? Okay? Because it starts with you. It starts with you. Accountability is key. You got yourself in this situation, now it's time to get yourself out of it. Okay? We can only blame and point the finger for so long. You hit a max with that. Yeah, it's okay. We can blame our circumstances, but what did you do with that information? Okay, for many years, I didn't believe in myself. I was very insecure. I thought just because I didn't know how to use Excel that I was going to fail at life, that no other job would hire me. I lived with that limiting belief for years. It kept me in that office, tucked away, where no one knew where I was, except for family and friends, but no one else knew where I was. But deep down in my core, I knew I am not supposed to be here. Well, for one, at this office. These people, no. 2, I'm not supposed to be tucked away at an office all day, every day. Okay? And I'm even saying it out loud, I'm realizing, okay, how long do I stay? Do I tuck myself? Am I limiting myself being even working at home? Is there something I should be doing outside, amongst the people? So every day I'm challenging myself. I'm challenging those stories, those narratives, those limiting beliefs I'm telling myself. Why are you not a transaction coordinator? I posted that video 5 months ago. I said, in 60 days, you can do this. But now we're approaching 6 months and nothing has happened. That's what we need to get to the root of. That's what we need to explore. Why this is not happening. What is stopping you? Who is stopping you? What are you telling yourself? What do you believe? What do you not believe? That's what we need to break down, chisel away, until you can emerge from that and start taking steps, actionable steps, towards this new reality that you're dreaming of. That's your goal. Otherwise, another 6 months are going to go by and you've done nothing about it. And it doesn't have to be transaction coordination. It's just whatever change you are craving in your life is dormant, is stagnant, because maybe somewhere along the way you believed a story about yourself that you're incapable, it's impossible, I can't do this, I'm not qualified. You don't have to go to the deep end. You don't have to finish the marathon today. You don't have to enter the big leagues today. Repetition, training, practice, repetition. Rinse and repeat. There's a lot that goes into this, but knowing your next steps are going to be key to you accomplishing what you put your mind to, what you put your heart to, your soul, what's telling you to do. And maybe this real estate video was a part of that breakthrough that you needed the most. And I hope so. And if you like this video and other videos like this, but also want to learn about real estate business mindset, hit that subscribe button. I do content like this. I interview other people about their journeys into real estate, being self-employed, entrepreneurship, because it's important to have that transparency, that vulnerability, to let you guys know that we're not alone. We're doing this together. We are a community. Become a member of my community where I give exclusive content, exclusive coaching as well to my members. It's important that you surround yourself with like-minded individuals on a daily, weekly basis. So if you are going to overly consume, at least have some human-to-human interactions with myself or other people that are members of the community, that are subscribers, that are in these groups. I wouldn't have gotten through any of this without a community. Isolation is great when you're grinding, but at some point you have to emerge and include others. And I hope that I can be a part of your journey for as long as it takes. And I hope that I've sparked something in you through this video that's going to take you to the next step, the next level of your life that you know you're destined to accomplish, to see, to feel, to live, to touch. I really do hope that for you, and I wish you all the best. I know just know it's possible, but you have to create those opportunities for yourself. You have to wake up every day and choose those decisions that you make. Even when you fail, it's feedback. Even when you get discouraged, reset yourself. Reset yourself. And reach out to me if you're feeling stuck, or maybe you just need a check-in. Maybe you're on the right track. Keep going, but reach out. We're in this together, okay? We're learning and growing together. So I appreciate you. If you are not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and please leave a comment. Put goals in the comments if you made it this far in the video, because I want to know who's serious about this. I want to know who's really going to take this serious for the next 60 days. What do we have in us? What do we need to do? What do we need to accomplish? And if you want to sit with me for 60 minutes, 90 minutes, every day this week, reach out. We'll customize a coaching plan for you. I'll work with your budget. I'll work with your time and your vision, and we'll get it together, and we'll get you off to the races. Because like I said, you don't have to finish the whole marathon today. You got to work your way up to that. And I'm pumped. I'm going to go finish my goals, start accomplishing my goals, living out my dreams. I'm not going to let up. I'm going to listen to when I, pause when I need to pause, go fast when I need to go fast, and just enjoy the process and have fun. So I appreciate you guys for watching this far. My name is Lillian Hernandez. Also, before we go, did you guys watch last week's interview with Priscilla Solorio? It was a great one, as well as Judith Pierfax the week before. I made a playlist just with the interviews that are releasing. I have another one coming out next week, which is going to be awesome, with Stephanie Adair. You may have seen her content on social media. It's going to be good. We're just getting started. The momentum is building. Bear with me. But in the meantime, visit transactioncare.com and make sure you are subscribed to Transaction Care here on YouTube. I appreciate you for watching each and every week. And until the next conversation, care for yourself, care for your wealth. Your time is worth it. Let's coordinate. Talk soon. And before you go, make sure you check out one of these videos here and double tap my smiley face so you can subscribe. Transactioncare.com.